What's up guys, Corvus here and welcome to episode 62 of my Paradox Grant campaign in Crusader Kings 2. On the previous episode we conquered a good chunk of the western seaboard of India, and today we're going to hopefully continue that conquest. First things first though, I just need to say we're only going to have 4 episodes of Paradox Grant campaign this week, just to equalise it. Because we're up to episode 62 with the first episode this week, which means if we do 4 episodes, we'll go to 65 by the end of this week. And then since we'll have 5 videos a week, it'll keep going in groups of 5, like 65, then 70, then 75. It's just a bit neater. So that's what's going to happen. We're not going to have a Friday episode. That means we're going to have 2 today and 2 on Thursday. So I hope you'll still watch all of those guys. We are also losing a jihad here for Jerusalem. Our 5-year-old kinsman here, Orlando Gorsian, is currently losing, I'm afraid. They have about 30,000 troops. We only have about 20,000 troops there. We haven't sent our own troops. I'm not that desperate to keep a hold of it. If we lose it, it won't be the worst thing in the world. We need to work our way down into this area though, to deal with all these people who are independent. But in the meantime we are going to continue our conquest of India. Now if we have a look at who we have truces with, we have a truce with this guy up here. We also have a truce with, it's just BK to go back, okay. We have a truce with this guy. BK? No? Oh, I have caps lock on. We have a truce with this guy, which is all of that, or this girl actually. And we have a truce with Chowda as well, which means we don't have a truce with Solanki or this guy. Can we holy war you? Are we close enough? We're not quite close enough to holy war that guy. So we are going to have to, well, I'm going to move you. You're going to go up to... We could try and get a claim up here in Bengal, because that would give us access to this area up here. So let's do that. I'll just put him up there. Or her up there, because I believe my chancellor is a female, yes. It's Idun the Youthful, who's now old. She's 50 years old now, looking at age. But she made me immortal, so she is forever a friend. We can send one of our daughters into hiding, prestigiate ducal claims, create those kingdoms. No, we're gonna get the game underway. We still have about 500 years, just slightly less than 500 years left of the game. So we do need to get through. This is probably going to be about 200 episodes I've calculated it as. It's going to end up at about 200 episodes of Crusader Kings 2, and then there'll be about 150, I think, 100 to 150 episodes for U4. We may do something here. No, I trust my wife's word. I don't know why are you marching in? No, you're marching away, good. You're not being an idiot. Jihad for Jerusalem by the Shia Caliph. Well, someone's going to take Jerusalem, and it's not going to be us who keeps it. We have Malays. It's unknown what is wrong with me, but hopefully it won't be too bad that I'm forced to give up my eyes. Queen Osilia Gorsian has usurped the Kingdom of Jerusalem from my kinsman over here, who's now the Duke of Ascalon and Leinster. This is his elder sister. Okay. He's an important vassal. So he is the Duke of Leinster. That's very interesting. And he owns the county of Leinster. So we don't want that to go away. So we are going to go to you, and we're going to retract vassalage of Cade. because we don't want to lose them. We could just surrender to Jerusalem now. I mean, we're not going to win, are we? But we weaken everyone else in the world by doing this. Seek treatment for our illness. And we're trying to kill Basilius as well. Let's see if anyone else wants to join. The Basilica wants to join. No, Basilissa, not Basilica. Yes, the female ruler, the wife of the Basilius. So we'll get her involved. We got good health. Rise of the Ghaznavids to rise in the Afghan territories over here, I believe. Tens of thousands of fierce tribesmen. They have 76,000 men. Are you kidding me? How do they have 76,000 men? How are we meant to cope with that? We have cancer. But well, I don't want experimental. I want well tested. I don't want to have my eyes gouged out or something. Because I've noticed that basically every immortal character on the Paradox forums has the disfigured mask on. Because they get injured eventually. We're going to give this son humility. Like all the rest, we can usurp the Raj of Lanka, and then we can give this away to our vassal down here, Duchy of Lanka. There you go. You are now a merchant republic, which means you should build boats. If we actually have a look at trade zones, we can see there is a couple down here, although I don't know if they're because of me or like these ones are definitely merchant republics. These ones I'm not sure if it's just because they're the end of the Silk Road, but we will have to find out once this one starts producing ships and stuff like that. So Siege of the Massa tribe, which I'm not sure where the Massa tribe is. Apparently over here. They can siege that down. It's not too much of a loss. Oh, it'll be down here, the Massad tribe. I think we just surrender to the Caliph. Surrender. You would take all my holdings in the Kingdom of Jerusalem. We would lose some prestige. Piety would also lose 10% moral authority. That's fine. It's not worth it to lose more men. And I don't know why you're at war with me anymore. What? Yes, but you don't gain anything from that war. I don't hold anything over here, I don't believe. So the war is for nothing. Yes, you can all join in. Go fight over nothing. It's a pointless war. We shouldn't have invited the Pope. We should have invited everyone else. Then we could have gone to war with the Pope. For this part of France. We've inherited the Duchy of Cheranadu from that guy. Wales wants to join in. You can become that. And Cheranadu. So this is this area. If I'm not mistaken, let's have a look. No, it's this area? Where's Cheranadu? It must be this area. Duchy of... Wait, that's kingdoms. That's why it looks weird. Cheranadu, yeah. So we gain this county. Let's see if... Why don't we install a relative over here? Search, find characters, search all for men, not in prison, not rulers, my dynasty, adults, yes, my religion and culture, search by stewardship, and we will appoint this guy. You are not in line to inherit anything? It doesn't look like it. So, Filippo Gossian. Here you go, you can become the Duke of Cherenatu. And we'll go back to this map mode. France wanted to join in. I refused. I didn't mean to refuse, but I did. We've inherited the county of Navasarica. Navasarica. Which is over here. This area. We've inherited this quite a few times at this point. We're going to give it away to a family member. Search all. Search for the first non-ambitious one. This guy is heir to the county of Mantua. Another Kent commander. Sure, you can have the title. County of Navasarica and the titles underneath as well. And you will eventually become the Duke of that area. You all want to join. That's fine. Oh wait, you want to get betrothed to my daughter, Princess Bianca. Okay, so which one of you is the best offer? These are all Khazaria. Then there's France. Well, this guy's an emperor, this guy's also an emperor. This guy's just, so we're going to accept that one. Strong claim. 700 gold we can afford. And we will accept. You want to marry my courtier to your son. It's okay. And we are going to march this army up to here then. We're going to declare war on Bengal, assuming he has no actual alliances. He doesn't. He's not independent. Who's he under? Is he under this guy? Or this girl? Yes, they are. Okay. So we're going to march over to... Would we take attrition? We'd take attrition the whole way. So let's not actually send that army. Let's send half of the army. We'll send the part with better leaders up to here. They shouldn't have too many troops. Here's 200, she has 4,000. You are the Queen of Bavaria. Well, Bavaria, come here, you're going to be inherited. Arrange betrothal between yourself and one of my sons. Yes, good. Is there any other female rulers in Europe? So, women, yes, rulers. My religion, any culture. Actually, my religious group. Any, not of my dynasty. Oh, any dynasty. And so by rank, so she's the only queen. We have the Duchess of Tunis, who were not married. The Duchess of Burgundy as well. Duchess of Moray. She was previously married and she's had children in my dynasty, that's fine then. Are any of these people actually independent? Oh, it looks like Swithjard broke free of Khazaria. Very good. We were just talking about in recent episodes how it was weird that Scandinavia was taken over by Khazaria. It seemed very out of left field. We'll do Burgundy because that seems like a good thing. So arrange marriage between yourself and there's no one in my court who can marry you. That's a problem. Arrange betrothal between yourself and no one. Oh, because you're in hiding. Not her. This one, is she Duchess of Holland? Arranged marriage between yourself and none of my dynasty, so got that. Betrothal between yourself and my... just someone in my dynasty, this guy. You wouldn't. You prefer matrilineal. No then. They would only really do it if it was my sons. We could usurp a kingdom title over here, which if we have a look at the de jure kingdom, it would be this one. We could do that. I don't know how worth it would be. Could make this guy king, I suppose. And if we have king vassals, how much would it cost? 200 gold, sure. You are going to become the king of Tamilakam. Let's check that we have important vassals. We need an important vassal here. It will be the king of Serbia. 20 marshals, pretty high. We will suppress revolts in... not suppress revolts, train troops in the capital. Everyone else is doing their job. You are not court chaplain. You are the best though. So we will send you to convert things over here. You can start on the island of Sri Lanka. We need more commanders because we just appointed one as Marshal. Okay, Emmanuel. You all want to join the Shia Jihad for Jerusalem? Accept, accept. Pope man, do we have claims on your land? Declare war. Claim that. Do I claim on Rome? We could go for Rome. How much money has it got? It's only got 210 gold, so you couldn't really hire mercenaries. And we could do that with just our home army. So let's do that. We're going to declare war on Rome. And we're going to just raise our personal troops. Just from here. And then we'll also raise our vassal levies from Italy. You have none. You have a lot. You have... how do you have 200 men? How can you be so weak, Genoa? Okay, all of you group up in Ancona. And we will march upon the Pope. I can't give land out to anyone who asks. If the Pope wants a fight, it's a fight you'll get. He didn't really want to fight, he wanted to join my fight, but it's a pointless war. Because they can't siege down Jerusalem because it's not under my control. We need a new commander, Duke of Tuscany. Fits the bill pretty well. They are going to attack into 20,000 men with 1,800. Seems like not a very smart plan there. We're at 64% war score. I'm going to assault that. I don't know how clever that was. It worked. It's good enough for me. We're at 91% war score. I think sieging down this one would be easier. Yes, it will be. It's going to get us to 96, and then we'll be able to assault this one down as well. Let's try and get him temperate. We didn't. He does have 3,000 more men. But if we assault that down, that should put us at 100% war score. We can now offer peace and take the county of Rome for ourselves. Now this duchy, Latium, I believe we've already gave out Orvieto to... Are you under someone's control? You are. You're under the Duke of Modena. But we could create that duchy, Prince Archbishopric of Latium. We can then go to this guy and retract vassalage of Orvieto. But I have the thing. Sure. And then we are going to give this guy the Duchy of Latium. So he can hold Rome directly for me. And you can just stand down. There we go. So a nice easy war against the Pope. We can make a decision to restore the papacy to Rome. No. Why would I ever do that? I suppose you can do that to get basically infinite piety. Just conquer the Pope over and over and over again. But no, we're not going to do that. We're going to, in fact, end this first episode of today here. And we will be back later on today with episode 63. So I'll see you then, guys. But until then, make sure to like and subscribe. From me, Corvus, thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.